Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamu alaikum. We are doing quadratic equations. Okay. Now, if we have a quadratic equation and we can factorize using either midterm breaking method, we can use identity, or we can factorize by completing square. But if we are not able to factorize quadratic equation, then we need a quadratic formula to get the roots or the solution. So let's derive quadratic formula, and for that we need general form of the quadratic equation, which is ax square plus bx plus c is equal to 0. Okay, now to derive a quadratic formula from this general form, I'm going to use this identity. If we look at this identity, first thing we have is a square. So I need a square. In here we have a, and instead of a we have x here. Okay, so I need x square here. But with this x square I have a coefficient as well. So first thing is I have to remove this coefficient so that I have only x square left, which is needed like this. So dividing all the terms with a, I'm left with x square plus b over a x plus c over a is equal to 0. Okay, this is a square, this is x square, perfect. Now the second term is 2ab, right? So I have x over here, there is no 2, but we'll make it out. But I don't need this thing here because this is a third variable, I don't need it, so I'm going to take it to the other side. So x square plus b over a x is equal to minus c over a. Okay, now let's make this term 2ab. So first thing is x square, then plus 2 into x, then you see I have x here, now I have x here, but I don't have a 2 here. What I need is b over a, so I'm going to multiply with b over 2a. So that means that this is going to reduce to b over a x. I have worked out how to get this term. Okay, and this is exactly like 2ab. So it means that this is a and this term is actually representing b. Okay, and if this is b, then we need a b square as well. So plus b over 2a square. Okay, so this is b square. Now this term was not here. I have introduced this term to complete this square like this. Now if I have introduced this term, so I have to subtract it as well. Minus b over 2a square is equal to minus c over a. If I have reduced something, I am adding something, I have subtracted something, it's okay. Like if you add something and you subtract that thing as well, so it's not making any change. Okay, so this thing becomes this, and I'm going to take this term to the other side. Okay, so this is x plus b over 2a square is equal to b square over 4a square minus c over a. Okay, now let's simplify this right hand side. So b square minus 4ac over 4a square. So simplified form. Okay, now let's take square root so that we can remove this square from the left hand side. So if I apply square root, I am left with x plus b over 2a is equal to plus minus. Okay, now I have a square root over here, and this 4a square. If I take the square root of 4a square, I am going to get 2a, because square of 2 is 4 and square of a is a square. So let's do that. I don't need this, I'm going to erase it. Okay, so x plus b over 2a is equal to plus minus b square minus 4ac over 2a. Perfect. Okay, now let's take this term to this side. So x is equal to b over 2a plus minus b square minus 4ac over 2a. Now simplify it. So if this is coming over here, this is minus plus minus b square minus 4ac over 2a. So this is our formula, quadratic formula. Okay. Now here this formula has three cases. Case number 1. If this thing is greater than 0, in that case we are going to have two roots or solutions. Case 2, if this is equal to 0, if this is equal to 0, then we are left with minus b over 2, only one root. And case 3, b square minus 4ac is less than 0, no real solution. So in our case, we are not going to have this situation. If this situation occurs, we cannot find a real root or real solution. Either we are going to have this is greater than 0, we're going to have two roots of solution, and if this is 0, this is very much easy, or we are only left with minus b over 2a. That is only one solution. So this is our formula, and let's take an example and apply this formula. Okay. Okay, this is our example, and we have to apply this formula. And in this formula, what we need to find the solution, two values for the x, we need a, b, and c. Okay, a here is, this is ax square, right? Remember the general form? This is 5, bx, so b is minus 8 and c is minus 1. So x is equal to minus b plus minus b square minus 4ac over 2a. So this minus b minus 8, because this is minus, so I have used the bracket. Okay, minus 8 square minus 4 into 5 into minus 1 over 2 into 5. Okay, applied. So we are left with 8 plus minus 64. This minus and minus becomes positive, plus 20 over 10 is equal to 8 plus minus, this is 84 over 10. Okay, now you can use the calculator and simplify this and you can get the answer, or what we can do is we can like 8 plus minus 4 into 21 over 10, so it is 8 plus minus 2 into 21 over 10, so it means that 4 plus minus 21 over 5. So this is the way we can simplify it, and you can apply the calculator and you can find the values. So this was all about the quadratic formula. We derived it and we applied it. And if there is, in this case, you have to apply the calculator and you can apply and get the values. Okay, thank you very much for now.